So we're going to learn how to do a Punnett square today. Before we can start using the Punnett square, we need to understand what we are doing in the Punnett square. So what are these letters? These letters are going to stand for some type of trait. The capital letter is going to be the dominant trait, and the lowercase letter is going to be the recessive trait. Something we need to know about that is that the dominant trait is going to cover up the recessive trait. Always. So if there's two big letters, then it's dominant. If it's one big letter and one little letter, it's still going to be dominant. The only way that a trait is recessive if it is two lowercase letters. So today we're going to be using big A, little a. We'll just say that little a is going to be green eyes, which is going to be the recessive trait. So the green eyes are recessive in our case right here. And the capital letter A is going to be brown eyes. So brown eyes are going to be the dominant trait. And so now that we know what recessive and dominant is, we're going to move on to inserting the letters into the Punnett square. So we're crossing big A, little a with little a, little a. And how we put those on the Punnett square is we're going to do one letter per square at the top and on the side of each square. So we're going to do big A right here, we're going to do big A, and then little a, little a. And now we're going to add them into the Punnett square, and the way we do that, we just bring each letter down into the box that they're surrounding. So we're going to in the first box, we're going to bring down the big A, then we're going to slide over the little a. And same thing goes for everything else. Little a, big A, little a, little a, little a. So now we're going to look at the Punnett square and we're going to decide what percentage of the children, we'll just say children, we'll say big A, little a was the mom, little a was the dad. We'll just say that. So now we're going to look at the percentage of children who have brown eyes and the percentage of children who have green eyes. So this first square is a big A, little a, and like we said, the big A is dominant and the little a is recessive. So since there is a dominant, then that is going to be a dominant child. So that child will have brown eyes. When you slide to the right, this is two little a's. So these are two recessive traits. Remember I said that the only way that a recessive trait is going to show up is if it is two little letters. And these are two little letters. So this is a recessive child. And they're going to have green eyes. If we move down to the left box on the bottom, there's a big A, little a, just like the one above it. So that's going to have brown eyes. And then the one to the right is the same as the one above it as well. So it's going to be green eyes as well. So we have a 50-50 chance of a child having brown eyes and a child having green eyes.